Guys, welcome back to our daily LeetCode challenge series, and today's question is a really mind buster. Remove zero sum consecutive nodes from linked list. It's a medium one, but it's really has got some really big tweaks. Yeah, it's gonna bust your mind. It took me so much time to debug my own code. Yeah, seriously. So we'll just see the question. We have been given a head of a linked list, and the linked list is like that: one, then 2, and then 1, then 2, then minus 3, then 3, then 1. So the main thing is we need to remove zero sum consecutive nodes. Now if you see 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus minus 3 is 0. So we just need to return 3, 1. Or we can also remove minus 3 plus 3 is 0 or 1, 2 and 1 like that. So if you have already done this question for arrays, then you will think of using maps. Like when we used to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, minus 3, 3, and 1. We used to do this for arrays. Now what there we need to do? We used to create a prefix sum. Prefix sum 1, 3, 0, and 3, and 1. 1, 3, 0, and after that 3 and 4. Yeah, and we need to store these in our map. Yeah, so how we used to do it, we used to create a map, and suppose we are on the first one, so I will create map, and initially there will be 0, which will lead me to 0. Then what I used to have is this 1. Now mp1, I'm getting on 1. Now I'll do mp3, I'm getting on 2, right? Now I'll do mp0, which is the sum which I'm getting again. So when I'm getting this zero sum, then what I need to do is I need to go back. So from here till here we have got 0, so we can directly remove it and we can move ahead. So this is the main concept of it. I guess most of you would have done, otherwise I'll drop a link in the comments as well. So we'll just see, will keep on traversing. See, 1 is the sum, now 3 is the sum, and now 0. So 0 has come again, because 0 we used to take initially, that it is already there. So 0 has come, so we'll remove this part, and then we'll start from here again. 3 and 4, then there's no repeating prefix sum. But in case of linked list, this is going to be a bit hard. So what we'll do in case of linked list, we'll add a dummy node here, 0, and we'll take our map of integer to our node, which will take 0 to our this node, list node 0, the first one, right? So then we'll keep on doing the sum. So first one I'll get 1, and I'll put list node 1, this one. Then I'll get 3 sum, I'll put list node 2 to it, this one. And then I'll again get prefix sum as 0 when I reach here, and I have already got 0. So from 0 till here this will be removed. In actual, from in linked list case of view, after zeros next till this point it will be removed. So we'll remove it and we'll point our 0 to next of our current, that is 3 and 1, and we'll remove these entries from our map except the 0, 1. So we'll do it like mp3. uh, Again we have got the sum as 3, and we'll put list node 3. Now these one will not exist, these two not exist, same for this, not. And now we'll get mp4. So this doesn't repeat, so this will be our final answer. So we'll just code it out. So what I'll do, I'll just take one dummy node, list node dummy, which is going to be my new list node 0. And dummy will point to my head, dummy's next. And as a matter of fact, our result would be also dummy.next because this is just a dummy node. The next one would be our real answer. And what we'll do is we'll take one hash map or direct map integer to our list node, and this will be our map, new hash map, and we'll just insert this mp dot put 0, and this is going to be our dummy node is going to be there. And now what else we can do, I'll take one int prefix sum, which is our 0. So we have already inserted dummy into our map. Now what I'll do, I'll just loop over while head is not equal to null. And what else we can do? Okay, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just keep on adding to prefix sum plus equal to my head dot well. Right, I've got this value. Now I'll check if I have if mp dot contains key, this prefix sum. So that means I've already got it somewhere behind. So I need to erase those values. Else I'll just put it mp dot put and prefix sum and head. That's it. And I'll just do head is head dot next. Right. So now we have got that value earlier on. Like if you see the example of here, when prefix sum became 0, so we have already got 0 here in our map. So what we'll do, we'll first grab this node, which is going to be suppose our list node start and start, and this is going to be our we'll say head, not head. Yeah, it is going to be our not head, but it is going to be mp dot get prefix sum. Now I'll get one more. See this start. So this 0 is our start now, right? So 0 has to be there still. We only need to remove from 1. So what I'll do is list node temp equal to start, and while temp is not equal to our head again. Yeah, like this. I need to, so 1 is my temp, and so this 1 is my temp, and this will loop over until it comes to -3, right? Currently because I'm on -3. So while temp is not equal to head, and I'll just do temp is temp dot next. Actually temp is also, I just missed one thing, temp is also on my 0. Yeah, so now my temp will go from 1, 2 and -3. So like that. And I'll just take one more sum. Sum is going to be my 0 for now, or I'll take prefix sum. Yeah. So what we'll do is, see what the concept of sum is. What we need to do is we need to remove these values from our map because now these are being removed, right? These are being removed. So if they are being removed, so I will remove these values, right? So I will remove these values. So I think we'll need to start our sum from 0. Yeah. So what I'll do is sum plus is temp dot well. Now I can just remove mp dot remove and sum. Now there's one more thing to it that's really important here, and which is if you closely observe, which is temp, suppose it is t, so temp will reach my 1, I'll add it, I'll remove it. Temp will reach my 2, I'll add it, I'll remove it. Temp will reach my -3, I'll add it, but I can't remove it because when temp is at 3, my sum becomes 0, and 0 I can't remove, 0 has to be there. So I'll put one condition, remove has to be done if temp is not equal to head. If it is on last one, don't remove sum. Yeah, this is how it's gonna work. So I'll just try to run it and we'll check it. Okay, we have got it wrong. I'll just verify it once. Okay, yeah. So we have not updated our list, the actual one. So now we need to update it like this was the start. Now start should point to 3. And what is 3? Now start dot next should be our temp dot next, right? Should be our temp dot next, or you can also say head dot next. That is one and the same. Now we'll just run it once. Boom, works fine. I'll just submit it. Okay, we've got it wrong. Let me just verify it once. We'll see this. As I've told you, I've spent around like 2-3 hours on this question. This is really headbuster. Yeah. Okay, we'll see what the issue is. Okay, I think I've got the issue. Yeah, this has to be prefix sum, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, let me just submit it, and we'll get back to this point. Yeah, this works fine. So now why this has to be prefix sum is suppose instead of this, I'll just copy it, right? And we'll come down here. This was my list. Suppose I have something like maybe 5 like that. So now you see my MP0 is there, which is my first node. My MP5 is there, 0 plus 5, which is my second node. And I've got MP6, 5 plus 1, 6. So MP6, which is going to be my third node. And I've got my MP6 and I've got MP8, 6 plus 2, which is my fourth node. And then I've got MP again, the sum becomes minus 3. This is minus 3, so 8 minus 3 is. So prefix sum becomes again 5, 8 minus 3. And 5 I have already got here, right? So I need to remove from this second node. Second node is this one, right? So after this, I need to remove these three, right? And when I'm removing this, I also need to remove the entries of these I mean, yeah, not the 5 one, but these. So now if I'll start my sum from 0, then it will give me sum 1, sum 2, and it will remove 1 and 2, which is not there. I need to start my sum from the previous prefix sum, that is 5, which becomes right here. That is the thing that we are checking. So my sum should start from 5, so that it will remove 5 plus 1, 6, removed. Then it will do 6 plus 2, 8, removed, like that. So this was the main gist of this question. And while I was solving it, later on after solving it, I went through the editorial and I found this really, this I shouldn't say funny, but really interesting solution. Yeah, using hash maps only. Yeah. So what the hash map says is, what they are doing is, um, we'll take this example or this same one. Yeah, this one only we'll take. So what they're doing is they have just put one zero and a dummy node. Dummy node is this front, and current one is on this front only, right? So they are doing this prefix sum and they are putting prefix sum and current. So what they're doing is, yeah, we'll show it like that. So I'll just, yeah, so where were we? So what they've done first, 0 is the first node, that is the front, this one. Now MP5, second one is second node, MP6 is third node, MP8 is our fourth node. Now this 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 is already there and this will become our fifth node, like that, right? And 5 plus 3 again 8, right? So 8 will now become sixth node, right? And 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 will become our seventh node. Seventh node. Now this is going to be really interesting how they're framing it. So now they've turned the prefix sum to 0 and current is again on the front, and that is the dummy node. So now what they've done is, I'll just keep on calculating prefix sum. Currently my prefix sum is 0. Now 0 plus 5, it becomes 5, right? And this is my front. So it becomes 5, right? And I'll do current dot next. Current dot next, that is 0. After 0, what will come? Prefix sum that is the map dot get this prefix sum 5, and so 5 is coming on fifth node. So 0, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Maybe I've got it wrong. MP0 is first node, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth node, maybe I have just made this wrong. This whole map, I'll just re-verify it. So my MP0 is the first node, MP5 is the second node, MP6 is the third node, MP8 is the fourth node, and MP it's again 0. We are getting 0 here. Okay, so we are getting not 0, 5 here. Yeah, we're getting 5 here. So this will lead to me. Yeah, okay. We were on the right track. I'll just Control Z it. Yeah, we were on the all through the while we were on the right track. Yeah. So prefix sum is 0 plus 5. Now we'll check 5 here. 5 is the fifth node. 0, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now this is the fifth node. So we'll take the next of it, which is 3. Right. We have to take the next one. And now current will become the next one. So we'll directly come to this one, 3, to this node. You see how this is working? So now what we'll do is we'll do 5 and we'll do plus 3 equal to 8. Now we'll go to MP8. MP8 is my sixth node. Sixth node is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Sixth node is this. So I'll take the next one of it, which is the last node, 0, 3, and 1. Boom. Now we'll go to the next one, which is 1. So now I'll do 8 plus 1, that is 9. So I'll go to MP9, which is seventh node is this one. And its next is null. So I'll just put here next null. And now it will go to the next, that is null, and it will come out, and this will return front dot next. Now this is our front, so it will return this. So this is a really interesting solution that I found here. And we can also discuss one more solution which is provided above, which is a ON square, which is mostly like what they are doing is they are looping, uh, they're starting from one node, like they're starting from 0, like that. They're starting from 0, and they'll start and traverse every node, and they'll keep on calculating the sum, and they'll see when the sum becomes 0, they'll just update the start, right? And then they'll start from the next one. This way they are traversing every node, and it's afterwards like that. I didn't like that so much as it is in ON square, so we need not discuss it, but we need to go through the hint. If you'll see the hint, you'll get to know a lot about this problem. Convert the linked list into an array. While you can find a non-empty subarray with some 0, erase it. Convert the array back into a linked list. Yeah, so I guess there's no need to convert the linked list into an array, because that creating an array will again take ON space, and we are already using a hash map in ON space. So I guess the best solution would be to use this, or the one provided in this. Yeah, this one. This one is also pretty good. Yeah. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys.